you will see I have my chair out. I have my hand weights on the shelf as well as my water bottle. We start by having a seat. You're going to sit closer towards the end of your chair. Your feet are flat on the floor. Toes pointing straight ahead. Arms down by your side. Shoulder roll. That's how we're going to start. Now, let's add a little press down through your feet. Activate the legs, the core a little. Check to see your knees are going forward. Sometimes they like to collapse in. A little more effort to keep them going straight ahead. Take a big inhale. Reach up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, blow it out. Do that 2 more times. Fill your lungs, waking everything up with your big inhale. Blow it out as you exhale. 1 more time. Reach up, big inhale. Blow it out, exhale. Hands are on your lap. It is your cow cat. Lift your chest. Take your inhale. Drop your chin to your chest. Round through your spine. Exhale. Do that again. Start moving the spine. Rounding through the back. Connecting with your breath. Finish this one. Sit up tall. Drop your arms by your side. Sweep the right arm up. Lengthen the right side of your body. A little stretch right here. Drop the right arm. Left arm goes up. There's your side stretch. Do that 1 more time on each side. This is about stretching the side. Be nice to your back. We're not trying to tweak our low back. Both your arms go up here. Once you're there, clasp your hands, flip your palms towards the ceiling, stretch out your wrists. Release your fingertips, sweep your hands down, push your palms to the front. Now you flip and you bring it up. Here's your flip. You slide it down, flip, and bring it up. Do that again. Now this time, keep your arms up right here. Once your arms are up, slide your fingertips to your shoulders. Let's squeeze our elbows to the front and open to the side. Elbows to the front, open to the side. There's your squeeze and your open. 1 more time. Keep it open. Elbow circles. Take your arms up and around, up and around. Circle it. We'll do that 1 more time. Take it into a full arm circle. Let your arms go down straight. And there's your big swoop up and around, up and around. 2 more times. Meet with your fingertips reaching to the side. There's your arms out. Give yourself a big hug. Right arm on the bottom. Open up the arms. Inhale. Big hug. Left arm on the bottom. We'll repeat this 1 more time on each side. Open and hug. Open and hug. Let your arms relax down. Lift the right foot enough for ankle circles in one direction, ankle circles in the other direction. Foot goes down. We do that again. Add your ankle circles in one direction, ankle circles in the other. Lift the right leg a little or a lot, wherever that works. There's the hug. Set it down, switch sides, a little or a lot. Hug. 1 more time on each side. This is a chance. Start stretching the hamstring, but also the hips. Once you finish this one, we circle our leg out, slide in. Here comes those circle and slide. Switch legs, circle and slide. This is for your hip joints, depending how they feel today. You might be keeping it smaller, but you could also make it bigger. We want to get movement in all areas. 1 more time like this on each side. And now we do a slide out and a circle in. It's your slide and your circle. Your slide and circle. Slide out, circle in. Slide out, circle in. Do that 1 more time on each side. And when you finish this one, slide both your feet out in front Toes are up, arms go to the front, and now you push your feet down and pull your elbows back. Lift the toes, arms front, and then you pull back. Here's your lift and your pull. Moving ankles and arms. We will do this one more time. And then keep your elbows by your side, bring your feet in, open your arms to the side, palms up, and now you reach out and bring the elbows in. This is your upper back. Reach and bring it in, reach and bring it in. We'll do this one more time here. Once your elbows are in, take your palms to the front. We're just doing shoulder mobility. Fingertips to the front, fingertips to the side. Yours might look totally different than mine. One more time. Keep it open, and now take your hands right behind your head. There's that big stretch. Press the head back. Add a little twist to the right. A little twist to the left. Here's your twist right, twist left. We'll do that one more time. When you finish this, meet in the center. Take your arms to goal pose and little floaty twist for your upper back here. Small, little twist for the upper back. Meet in the center here. We stop our arms, drop your arms down. We're gonna lift our right heel, check it out, and then lift the left. Do that again. You're lifting the right heel. Now the left. Now if you can stay here, or you can lift the knee and bring it down. Lift the knee. I'm adding an arm, knee and arm go up, knee and arm go up. You could keep it right here with the heel, right? Or you can make it the full leg lift. 4 more, whichever version you're choosing today. This time, both your arms are gonna go up. Keep your feet down, lift your arms up, and now you're gonna take it across. We're gonna add a little twist. Again, you have the option. You could keep the toes down. You can lift a little bit. I'm gonna make mine bigger. Maybe you switch it up. You do a big one, you do a small one. One side might be totally different than the other side. There's 4, 3, 2, next move. Out, out, in. Here we go. Take it out, in. Out, in. Now arms big or small. You might be reaching up high. I always change mine up, taking it in different locations. 4 of these. 3, 2, it's going to be fingers and toes. Keep it in the center. Here comes that stretch of your fingers. Lift your toes. Make a fist. Lift your heels. Stretch your fingers. Toes are up. Make a fist. Lift your heels. There's your fingers and toes. Fist and heels. Fingers and toes. Finish this one and go out, in. Go left first. It's out, in, out, in. And again, it could be small. Maybe you keep it a little bit smaller today. Maybe you make it really big. There's your open. Wherever it works. Bring it back to the center. Take your fingers and toes one more time. Stretch out your fingers, lift your toes. Make a fist, lift your heels. Stretch out your fingers, lift your heels. Fingers and toes, fists and heels. Here comes your last one. Keep your feet flat, add wrist circles, take it around in one direction. Take it around in the other direction. Relax your arms by your side. Add your march. Now remember your options. You can keep your march small. You can make it bigger. Bicep curls. At this point, it's for elbow mobility. We want to keep our elbows open and closed. Here comes your side raises. Shoulders go out to the side. Now the march, big or small. I am going to take this to a tap front with the foot. As your arms go out, you tap to the front. Bring it back to biceps as you tap to the front. And now tap your toe back while you keep the biceps. There's your tap back. Go back to your side raises. Take your arms out to the side. Return to a march. Keep your arms out and press your arms overhead. Let's take our arms up and over, up and over. 4, 3, 2, and arms come down by your side. Go ahead, shake them out. Give yourself a little shake, 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 shake. You can stop your feet. We're going to practice our chair squats. Feet are going to go about the width of the chair, maybe a little wider, a little more narrow. Feet are flat. You're going to push the bottoms of the feet into the floor. Here's that chance. Strengthen your thighs. But when you push down, think of using that. Get those muscles engaged you would use to get up and down out of your chair. We're going to hold it for 4, 3, 2, relax. Hands are on the outside of your thighs. Resist as you try to open. Great to strengthen our chest. It's an isometric move. It's also great for your outer hip, outer thighs. Keep resisting, resisting for 4, 3, 2, release it here. Come back to your chair squat. Get your feet to push down into the floor. Can you get the floor to move? You're pushing it away. Push it away. Push it away. Remember to breathe. When we do isometric movements, sometimes we like to hold our breath. Exhale. Keep pushing down for 4, 3, 2, relax. Hands are on the outside of your thighs. You're going to resist. Resist, resist, resist. Use some chest muscles, but also strengthen the hips, the outer thighs. Keep resisting for 4, 3, 2, relax it here. Shake it up. Now I'm going to stand. I'm going to grab a sip of water once I'm standing. If your water is underneath your chair, grab your sip of water. Put it back underneath your chair so it's out of the way for you. And we're going to start with some marching. Now, it might be a small march. It might be a larger march. But while you're marching, think lift the knee. Depending how you feel, maybe your knee lift is here. Maybe it's here. And maybe it's all the way up here. That all just depends. How is your balance today? Use your chair if you'd like. How are your legs feeling? There comes the march and the march. Now we're going to slow it down. We're going into our first balance move, which is our knee lift. You can stop your feet. Use your chair if you want. Shift your weight. Maybe you have your toes down. Maybe you lift a little. Maybe you lift a lot. And we're going to hold our balance about 15 seconds is how long I'm going to have you hold this. 5, 4, 3, 2, foot goes down, and now we take it to the other side. And you're picking the version that works for you. Once you're there, we hold it. 15 seconds. I like to mention, remember to breathe. Sometimes, again, we hold our breath when we're in different exercises. That's not a good idea. Let the foot go down. Return to your march. Give yourself a little march. Now, if it works to march on your toes, here we go. Our heels are up. We're marching on our toes. Use the chair if you'd like to help with your balance. Our heels come down. We're going to march on our heels. That gives you a stretch down the back of the legs, chance to strengthen your glutes. Squeeze your bum as you march, march, march. Return to your regular march. Feet are flat. We're going to come back into another balance move. You're going to stop your feet. Now I'm going to stand closer to the chair. Use a chair if you want. This is our clock movement. You take your toe to the front. You take your toe to the side. You take the toe behind. You slide it in. Now I have my toe down on the floor for this. If you want a bigger challenge, you hover it and you take it up higher. We're going to do 2 more as you take it up and around. 1 more time. And then we're going to take it right into a hamstring, lift the foot up, balance here for your 15 seconds. Stand up tall. Think, engage the core. The core helps so much. Start relaxing the leg down. Now I'm going to step to the other side of my chair so we can do that leg movement on the other side. Here comes, find your balance on your leg. There comes toe to the front, toe to the side, toe to the back, slide it in. Now like I said earlier, your foot can stay on the floor as you make this circle. Maybe you have a little bit of a hover. Use your chair if you'd like as you take the leg around. We have that hip mobility happening. You might make adjustments if you need to. We have 1 more to go. Then when we finish this, we're coming back to that balance with our heel behind us. Toes down or up. Stand tall, hold your balance here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Set the foot down. We're going to bring ourselves far enough behind our chair to practice our step touch. You step to one side, you step to the other. Now, you know I like to add this step up and over. It's very intentional as you step up and over. I do that to help you with your balance throughout the day. There's so many times we have to catch ourselves when we move it sideways. Arm press to the front adds on. If you want more, you're going to make it a bigger step. There's your up and over, and your up and over. Step up and over. Now we're going to do this 1 more time. And we're going to meet behind our chair to practice our side lunges. Same idea. I want you to practice this sliding to one side, sliding to the other side. Now hold on to your chair if you'd like. I'm going to add some arms to the side, arms to the side. Now I want to mention, if you feel it in your knee joint, keep it a little bit smaller. You can make it a tiny movement and still use all the muscles you need. This is a core exercise as well because you're engaging the core to support your low back, even though the work should be in the hips. There's your slide. We'll do 1 more off to the side here. When you finish that, hands can go to the back of your chair. Take your toes, have them face the front. It's a stretch. It's a chance for you to feel the stretch down the back of the legs. You might prefer staying up higher. That might feel better. You might prefer to come a little lower. Keep in mind your knees have a little bit of a bend in them. I want you to be stretching the hamstrings, but you might feel it all the way down to your feet. Now, carefully bring yourself up, take a breath, support yourself, have your feet come in under your hips. We are going to practice our heel lifts. We're balancing on our toes. Use a chair if you'd like. Find your focal spot, lift your heels, pause on your toes, and bring it down. We lift our heels, pause on our toes, bring it down. 3 more of these. You lift up a little or a lot. You bring it down. 2 more. Lift up, pause on your toes. Bring it down. 1 more time, lift up. Bring it down. Can you lift your toes up? So now you're gonna be on your heels, squeeze the glutes. We march like this. Can we also balance like this? Side down. I do have my fingers on the chair to help with balance. Balls of the feet come up, squeeze the glutes, hold it here, release it down. We'll do this 2 more times. Lift up, release it down. 1 more time. Here's the lift and the lower. We're gonna go out, out, in while we're standing behind the chair. Go out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. We do this sitting. Now I'm gonna have us do it standing. One more time, keep your feet right in the center here. Take some little squats, little push of the hips back, bring it up. Now my move is super small. It's just a little push back and bring it up. 3 more times. Really focus on the core on these. Small little movement for your core. 1 more time, take it down and up. And then we're gonna go out, out, and in. Start with the left foot. Out, out, in, out, out, in. There's your out, 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 in. On the next one, keep it wide, add a little march while you're out here. There's your little march wide. We stop our feet. You're gonna plant your feet and take your toes out to the corners, slide straight down. There comes your little plie. Now maybe you make it big, you make it small. I'm gonna keep mine a little bit smaller. My feet aren't as wide, which means I wanna be nice to my knee joints. And right here, the important part, when you slide up, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the butt, and keep your knees soft. We don't want to lift up with our knee joint. We want to use these wonderful muscles we were given each time. We're going to do 1 more. You can keep yourself upright here. Walk your feet in. Take it next to your chair. We're going to get ready to practice our tightrope. We're going to stand in place for the tightrope. Chair is here if you want it. You have your option. You could keep your feet a little bit wider. That might feel better for your legs and your hips. Bigger challenge is having your heel in front of your toes. We look forward. Chair is here if you want it, or you can take your hands away from the chair. Stand up tall. All we're going to do is turn your head, not a twist, just a head turn. We look over our right shoulder. Pause when you get there. Look to the front. And now look over your left shoulder. Pause when you get there. Look to the front. Hold it here. Relax your arms and legs. And we have the other side to go. It would be heel toe. And again, maybe it's a little wider. Maybe you're one right in front of the other. Find your balance. Look straight ahead. Turn your head left. And once it's there, stay there. Challenge yourself. Look to the front. Turn your head to the right. We look to the front. Relax your arms and legs. Take your feet by each other so you can take hip circles, wherever it's comfortable for you to take your hips. Up and around, up and around. Change position here, or change direction, I should say. There's your circle around. We are going to do 2 more exercises. We're going to do one more balance one, and I'm taking these from yoga. We're going to practice our tree pose. If you want to use the chair, use the chair. Now in tree pose, that means standing like you're up tall. The other leg, the knee goes to the side. This is what I call kickstand. You have your heel by your ankle. You could slide the leg up to your calf. I'm going to take my hands to my chest. Feel free to take yours to the chair. And we look straight ahead. And we're going to hold it just long enough. This is different because now you have your knee going to the side. It opens our hips a little bit more. Relax your leg down here. We are going to do it on the other side. So again, use a chair if you want. You could have kickstand. It's a great option. You could slide the leg up to your calf. You hold it here. Now the knee is open to the side. A little bit longer here. And then relax it down. You can bring your leg down. The next pose we're going to do is a warrior one. Again, I'm stealing these from yoga. You're taking your right foot to the front, and the back foot is down on the floor, but you'll see that I angle the foot out. You're going to get a stretch in the back leg, and this front leg, you add just a little bit of a bend. Now, if you want to hold on to the chair, hold on to the chair. I'm going to sweep up, either one hand or both hands. And this is called a warrior one pose. You have strength happening. I'm bringing these in because you're strengthening your front leg. You're pressing into the heel. You're engaged. But you're stretching the back leg. Now, if it hurts your knee in the back leg, you adjust the heel. Maybe you need to take it a little bit further back or in. Maybe you bring the leg a little further forward. Hold your warrior one. Take a big inhale. Relax your arms down as you exhale, and we're going to switch the leg to the front. So it's not a lunge, right? You have your left foot to the front, you add a little bend. Check it out, my back foot. I have it angled a little bit. There's this stretch. You might feel a really good stretch down the back of the leg into the ankle. Maybe you reach one or both your arms up. It really just depends what works for you. And you should be able to wiggle your front toes. I mentioned that. We often like to press into our knee. If you wiggle your toes, it makes it so you can't press forward as much. Take your inhale. Bring your arms down as you exhale. Bring yourself all the way up right here. We're going to take a leg swing. The leg swing is to loosen up your hip joint a little bit. Maybe the swing is big. I'm keeping mine a little bit smaller today because today, that's what feels better for me. Sometimes a bigger swing feels better, but today a smaller one does. Switch sides. And that's really up to you each day when we do different exercises, determining what is best for you on each day. Right there, we finished that one. We're going back down to our chair. Once you get there, grab a sip of water. I'm going to bring my hand weights with me. I'm going to also bring my water bottle. I'm taking a sip before we start using the weights with some rows. First, we're going to start one weight in each hand. You need to slide far enough forward on your chair. Bring your arms by your side. Add your lean forward. Add your row. Pull your elbows up and bring it down. Here's your up and down. We're starting with some rows. Big muscle group on the back of our body. Your shoulders are down your spine. That's so you don't crunch by your neck as you lift and lower. Lift and lower. We'll do 3 more. 3, 2. Finish this one. Now set your left weight on your left thigh. Keep your lean forward. Take a big shoulder roll. Roll your shoulder back and down. Keep it back and down. Slide. The arm goes to the side. You bring it down. Now, if it bothers your arm, don't lift it as high. Keep it smaller. Right here. You could do a little quarter lift. You could do a half lift. You could do a full lift. We're going to do one at a time here. 5 more on this side. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now finish this one, and then you're going to set the weight on your thigh, and we take it to the other side. Before you ever start, you do a shoulder roll. Roll your shoulder back and down. Keep it down. Lift the arm to the side. Release it down. This exercise is for your upper back area. That's why it's so important that you have your shoulder blade is down. We don't want to use our neck. We don't want to use the top of the shoulder. We're using the upper back area. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time. When you finish this, sit up tall. Add your bicep curls. We're going to curl up and curl down. Curl up. Release down. There's your bicep curl. Now we're strengthening the front of the arm. Double check that your feet are flat on the floor. Your toes are pointing forward. Your knees are pointing forward. All those things make a difference. We have to stay a little more active through our body when we keep everything aligned. Keep your arms up here. Take your palms, have them face the front, and overhead press. Push up and bring it down. Now, I am more comfortable with my palms facing the front. If you're more comfortable with your palms facing your ears, go for it. There's your up and down. Up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2. One more time. You're going to bring your arms down. Carefully bring them down. Have your arms go straight down. Let the palms face the back. Roll your shoulders back and down one more time. Little press back. Upper back and tricep here. There's your press back and release. Little press back and release. There's your push, release, push, release. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here comes side raises. We're going to lift our arms to the side. A little or a lot. I have a bend in my elbow. I prefer that version. You can have your arms straight. Now, when we lift our arms to the side, no matter how high you choose to lift, let the elbows lead the movement. The elbows take the arms up and bring it down. The elbows go up, and that's how the arms get up. There's your lift and your lower. We're going to do 2 more. One more time. And then you can go ahead, let your arms relax by your side. Take a shoulder shrug, slide your shoulders to your ears, release it down. Take your shoulders to your ears, release it down. We're doing one more exercise for our upper body. You're going to have your palms face in front. Now, this is a big shoulder move. Pay attention. If you don't want to do it as big, you're going to take the arms up and around, and then you're going to control them, bring them back down. Do that again. Palms face in front, you sweep up, you sweep down. Here's your scoop up, scoop down. We're doing 3 more of these. You're careful up, control down, 2 more. There's your up, and you're down. 1 more time. Then you're going to go ahead, let your weights go down. You're going to set them down underneath your chair, out of the way. Grab your sip of water. We're going to stretch the upper body. Right here, let your shoulders come back and down. You're still sitting a little bit further to the edge of the chair with your feet flat. You're sliding the right arm behind your back. Drop the left arm down. I want you to relax your shoulders. Drop the left ear. Soften your breath. Feel the stretch down your neck. Lift the head. Relax the right arm. Take the left arm behind. Once you're sitting tall, ear drops. Everything else stays tall. Feet are still planted on the floor. Lift the head. Relax the arm. Give yourself a nice forward fold. So now you're going to lean forward, giving yourself a stretch wherever it feels good. With control, bring yourself up. Slide your right leg out in front and add your lean forward here. Hamstring stretch. Maybe you reach a little bit further down towards your toes, maybe not. Bring yourself up, slide your leg in, take it to the other side. Foot is out, add your lean forward. Bring yourself up, open your legs up wide, come down to your forearms. Start with this stretch, drop the right arm, sweep it around, stretch the upper body. Once that feels good, walk the right foot out, and there's the stretch, including the lower body. Leg slides in, arm comes down. Here comes the other side. Arm sweeps around. Once you have that, the leg walks out. Leg slides in, arm comes back to your thigh. Give yourself a nice forward fold, big or small. With your inhale, carefully bring yourself up. That's so you don't get dizzy. We're going to stretch out our quadricep. I'm going to do it from the front of my chair. Your front foot is flat. Your back leg slides back wherever it works. Option, fingertips go up. Use that to increase the stretch for the front of the thigh. Bring the arm down, slide the leg in, and now you take it to the other side. Carefully take it off to the other side. How big you make this stretch just depends what works for you each day. And then you have the lengthening. Start bringing the arm down. You can take it back to the front. Face the front right here. If you want to sit further back on your chair now, feel free to go ahead and do that. Open your arms up. Lift your chest to the ceiling. Stretch your chest. Now turn your thumbs down and reach towards your chair as you stretch the shoulders and the chest a little bit more. Look straight ahead. Open your arms up to the side. Give yourself a big hug. This right arm is on the bottom as you hug yourself. We're going to relax our elbows down to our chest and drop the chin to the chest. Look straight ahead. Open the arms. Now the left arm is on the bottom as you take the hug. The elbows relax down. The chin drops down. Look straight ahead. Open your arms. Bring your arms down to your lap. We're going to turn our head to the right. Stretch your neck. Turn your head to the left. Look to the front. Drop your chin to your chest. Slide your chin towards the right shoulder. Slide your chin to the left shoulder. Take your time. Feel the stretch. Slide your chin to your chest. Look straight ahead. And one more time, as long as it feels okay, you lift the chin and tap the ceiling. Look straight ahead. Now take your palms and press them together, stretching out your wrists. Lift the elbows. There's the stretch for your wrists. Elbows relax down, fingertips go towards the floor. Clasp your hands, take a couple figure eights, loosen up the wrists. Stretch your fingers out here. Take a stretch through your fingers, and now your thumb goes to each fingertip. You might take your time, be very intentional, but you might decide to go quicker. Finish that one right there. Shake it out, shake your hands out, take your hands right to your lap. Cow cat, lift your chest, open. Inhale, chin to chest, round through your back. Do that one more time. Lift your chest, take an inhale. Round through your spine, exhale. Sit up tall right here. Add a big inhale. Reach up as you inhale. Blow it out as you exhale. We'll do that 2 more times. Big inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, blow it all out. One more time. Here's your inhale and your exhale. And thank you very, very much. Glad to see everybody today.